Yeah. Welcome again, mga moms, mga sir. Okay, well, another practice session, and right now, I just want to make some commentary about this article that I've read. Well, I haven't read the whole thing, but it's about the the off season, or yeah, this this past few weeks, this past few months, that a lot of free agents signing contracts, trades being happening all over the NBA, and it seems like um, next season, 2019 season, we'll definitely see so many changes in a lot of teams, and yeah, this article here, definitely I'll put this in the description down below. It's an article from CBS Sports, written by Colin Ward Henninger, right? As we can read, it's 2019 NBA offseason grades for every team. Lakers, Clippers, Nets emerge as big winners after free agency madness. So yeah, the writer actually graded the teams who had made changes in their lineups, signing free agents and trading some of their players. So let me just go ahead and just yeah, provide my comment with several of the teams. But there's a lot in the list. I'm not gonna go through all of them, so I'm just gonna go through some of them, right? And this is also in no particular order, or it's not in the order that the writer had made. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with the first team that I think that is somehow will have an impact on me. Well, in general, most of the videos that I created, or most of the comments that I created, are something that has impact on me. Imagine the last time that I have commented about the NBA 2018 playoffs, 2018 finals, right? So this year's finals. So basically, these are the teams that I have somehow looking into, to be a better team, or yeah, somehow these are the teams that I'm actually um, basically are waiting to be on top, or to be better for this year. Also, just like the last season's playoffs and last season's finals, right? Commenting about fearless forecast and things like that. So these are basically teams that I like to watch. So that's gonna be in general. That's why they are the teams that I have chosen, right? To have this commentary with, right? First and foremost, Boston Celtics. Um, yeah, according to the writer, they have a C plus. Okay, not quite good with with the scoring, or with the grading that the writer had provided. Yeah, the Boston Celtics signed Kemba Walker, who is the Charlotte Hornets main guy for their team. So the Hornets had lost Kemba as a player. Boston Celtics also signed Enes Kanter from the Portland Trail Blazers. They have four drafts here: Langford, Williams, Edwards, and Waters. Right. What they have lost is Kyrie Irving. Okay, that's one of um, the most been talked about news when it comes to one of the most, not if not the top, Kyrie Irving signing to the Brooklyn Nets. But then again, I don't think that Kyrie Irving still shows interest in playing with the Boston Celtics. So I think that is a good thing for the Celtics to give him up. However, Terry Rozier, Al Horford, these two guys signing with other teams or being traded with other teams could be quite a um, could definitely be a loss for them. And so right now they were given a C plus, and yeah, I think that that C plus is just right as a grading for their decision uh, to get these people and losing these other players for this 2019 season, right? And then next we have, of course, the Brooklyn Nets, where they've lost Kyrie Irving with. All right, so yeah, my my PC is slowing. All right, but yeah, they got Kyrie Irving as one of their um, biggest sign up for the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, and they also got Kevin Durant, all right, to sign with them, right, like a trade with Golden State and D'Angelo Russell, right. I think I lost the Brooklyn Nets, but yeah, then again, so Brooklyn Nets, they also have. Yeah, let me just look for it while while it's loading. So let me just go ahead and continue on to what I'm saying. So yeah, both they got KD and they got Kyrie Irving. The thing is with Kyrie Irving is that yeah, he could be a main guy. He could be a main player for a team like what he did with the Boston Celtics. But I don't think that yeah, he will still be able to play like he did with LeBron James, right, in Cleveland, right? He wanted to have his own team, as what he says back then. I'm not sure if that's the exact words that got the Brooklyn Nets now. So I'm not sure if that's the exact words as he says that he wanted his own team. He wanted to lead and play for a team that he is the main guy. But then again, somehow that's how it was with the Boston Celtics, and with what happened to Boston last playoffs with the Milwaukee Bucks is that Kyrie Irving really shows low interest in playing with them. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be a good thing for the Brooklyn Nets to sign a player like that, right? And another one is with Kevin Durant, right? Kevin Durant is still injured, so he won't be playing at the start of the season. But when he becomes healthy, I'm not quite sure if he's gonna be 100%, if he's gonna play the same way as he did with Oklahoma City and of course with the Golden State. But if he does, right, playing with Kyrie Irving, they could still have a good run, right? They were scored A plus here by the writer, but for me, I could put this in a B plus or even a B minus. Okay, right. So that's just how I see the Brooklyn Nets for this coming 2019 season. Okay, and next, going to Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets is owned or yeah, partly owned by Michael Jordan, who is a native of North Carolina, right? They got Terry Rozier to somehow fill up the gap for Kemba Walker as their main guy, right? And yeah, with the loss of Kemba Walker and just Terry Rozier signing up for a 3-year contract here, yeah, I think it's still gonna be a failed score for them. that is definitely right. An F for the Charlotte Hornets. So I don't think Charlotte Hornets will be a playoff contender, or nor a team that will be will be somehow near the playoffs team, like a top 9 or a top 10 seeded team. No, I see the Charlotte Hornets at 2019 to be somehow way down the list. May not be the last team, or may not be the worst record for 2019, but definitely not a good team for this coming season, right? So that's how Charlotte Hornets could end up, or that's how I see Charlotte Hornets will end up this season, right? And next, okay, I think my next team, okay, my computer um, is now leaving me, right? It's not working with me. Okay, so hopefully we get the next team to open, right? So these are things that's happening in the East, right? And I think the next team will be the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Let's see if this is the Milwaukee Bucks. With the Milwaukee Bucks, they haven't got much movement, and I think that's good for them, right? So I think I lost the Milwaukee Bucks. Um, but let me just go ahead and look for them in the list with respect to this with respect to the article, right? Before we go to the West, Dallas Mavericks, yeah, as you can see there. So the Milwaukee Bucks is somehow um, down the list. So yeah, you can already see some of the teams that's been listed here, right? Okay, but okay, Minnesota Timberwolves, Pelicans, the Knicks, Oklahoma City. So yeah, we're not gonna, but I'm not gonna talk about them, right? Sacramento Kings, San Antonio, Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz. Okay, well, we don't have, or they doesn't show. Oh, I think I just lost the Milwaukee Bucks here. But then again, the Milwaukee Bucks is still in good shape with their core, right? There, I think I got the Milwaukee Bucks there. So in good shape. Still having their core, even losing Brogdon there. I think that they're still gonna be emerge on top, most especially that the Toronto Raptors, right, grade B, as what the writer had says here. But with the Toronto Raptors losing so much of their lineup, okay, and East not having so much to begin with, not actually to begin with, but not having so much with what's going on compared to the Western Conference. So you got the Milwaukee Bucks to still as I see it, to still going to be emerge on top. Well, it's not listed here in this article, but there is another article from the NBA, right? From Sports-ABS. Well, this is tied up directly to the NBA, that Kyle Korver actually signs and agreed to a one-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's gonna be a good addition for their lineup, right? Well, it's not loading, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, Kyle Korver is gonna be a good addition for the Milwaukee Bucks lineup with Giannis, with uh, yeah, with the rest of the core players of this team, of this young team, Lopez, right? Really that young, and uh, adding a 16-year veteran will definitely be a good addition for there. So there, see, free agent Kyle Korver agreed to one year. So there, so from ABS, you got Kyle Korver, that says he signed um, with the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's really a good addition for this team. Okay. Next thing, yes, Dallas. Dallas Mavericks. We got Seth Curry, Bogdan Marjanovic, right? We have Kristaps Porzingis still signs again with them. B plus has been graded by our writer here, but then again, as for me, this is gonna be a good lineup. Most of the commentators, most of the other YouTubers, the um, sport analysts, they say that Dallas Mavericks will still not make it to this 2019 playoffs. But for me, I'll see them. They may not emerge on top, right, at the top four, top five, but they will be at that lower bracket, 7 or 8, right? That's just how I see it. So I can't wait to see what the Dallas Mavericks can do this coming season with Luka Doncic and the rest of the guys that they signed up with for this year. So that's gonna be a good turning point for the Dallas Mavericks, right? And next to our list, so we are now transitioning to the Western Conference, where the teams are all really that jam packed, right? Definitely, we're gonna be talking about Kawhi Leonard, right? From east to west, west to east, right? That's how he transitioned from the Spurs, going to the Toronto Raptors, and yeah, Toronto Raptors losing him, including Danny Green. So really, it's gonna affect the Toronto Raptors lineup, right? But definitely, as the 2018-2019 champion, um, you can still show a lot of respect for that specific team, but I don't see them to emerge on top again in the East. But next team, we got the Denver Nuggets. So this is like the Milwaukee Bucks in the East. They don't have much of the movement when it comes to players signing and trading, but they have their core. So, and I see here that they also added Ball, right? So Ball is injured, coming. Okay, I'm just close. Ball is injured coming to this year's season. So maybe once he's gonna be 100%, or he's gonna be healthy again, he could be a good addition to the lineup, or to the ball club's movement. So Denver Nuggets may still come up on top of the West, right? And next thing in our list, I think this is the team that yeah, that I am part of their bandwagon. If you're gonna if you would like to put it that way, yeah, I'm a bandwagon, and I'm cool with that, right? Um, I think this is the Golden State Warriors, right? With the Golden State Warriors, they have lost Kevin Durant, they have lost Iguodala, um, they have lost who else? The, the, we have a list here. Yeah, they have lost these people over here, right? The Marcus Cousins. Well, the Marcus Cousins doesn't have much of the contribution when it comes to team play. Sean Livingston, yes, he. Okay, what is that? Sean Livingston did a great job in all of the finals, and even the playoffs, that they played with, and they've lost Livingston, right? Quinn Cook, Bell, these guys have been a good role players for the team, and they've lost all of them. But this is what they got, right? First things first, you got D'Angelo Russell, right? Second, you were able to, or they were able to sign Klay Thompson again. right? And that is a good thing for the Warriors. However, even with this lineup, even with all of this uh, um, signing that they made, yeah, they may not be a good as contender for the finals once again this 2019, but they will still be a playoff team, right? They will most likely be in the lineups of the Dallas Mavericks, somewhere seated 7, 8, or 6. That could be the where they were at for this season, right? Um, it's quite a loss for them not having Kevin Durant, but with Kevin Durant's injury, I think it's a good thing for Golden State to just give him up like that. So yeah, good luck to Brooklyn with Kyrie and Kevin Durant, but I think it's still gonna be the Golden State Warriors who has a much better position, not having Kevin Durant in their team, right? And next thing we have the Houston Rockets. Um, One of the late transition when it comes to trades would be the Russell Westbrook and the Paul George trade, right? Oh no, not Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul. Yeah, I'm now I'm mixing up names. Chris Paul and Westbrook has been traded for both of their teams, right? Seems like when Paul George decided to join in the Kawhi Leonard in the Los Angeles Clippers, right? Westbrook now had a discussion with the Oklahoma City management and have been traded to the Houston Rockets, but then again. Westbrook and um, James Harden, um, yeah, they already played in Oklahoma before, right? So there's gonna be a reunion for them. But the thing is, I'm not sure if they're gonna be still a good backcourt for the entire team, to say the least. Right? So I'm not quite sure if yeah, I think it's Houston will still be will still be a playoff team, but not into the not into the level as to the next teams that we will be or I will be commenting on, which is the Los Angeles Clippers and also the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm gonna put them side by side with one another because both of them LA teams, right? So these are the teams lineup. Okay, let me just go ahead and zoom my camera out. Cool. When I zoom my camera, I'm actually pulling it even closer to me. So let's start with Los Angeles Lakers. So you still have LeBron with Los Angeles. Big names would be adding Anthony Davis from the Pelicans, from New Orleans, right? Second, I think will be Danny Green, right? Um, who has this very much well, he's been a veteran for in the NBA, and he has played several playoffs and several finals games. So he's really a good addition for the Los Angeles Lakers. Same as with Quinn Cook, right? Quinn Cook from Golden State Warriors that who had been with the Golden State for quite some time and been with them in several finals, several NBA finals, of course, the playoffs. So he definitely good addition for the Lakers this coming season. So really packed with all of this addition, right? Even though they have lost these guys, I think with all of these, right? As the Los Angeles Lakers signed all of them, yeah, they is still gonna emerge on top. Some of the commentators or some of the YouTubers are saying that they're just gonna come out fourth, even fifth. For me, I think they're still gonna be even higher. That's just how I see it. That right? May not be number one because Clippers. I think Clippers will still be um, having Kawhi and having Paul George to still be on top. Um, I understand that you have the Denver Nuggets, the main core of the Denver Nuggets are still there, but I think the Los Angeles Lakers will come out with two or three, right? And it's definitely gonna be a so much superb for LA to see both of their teams to play against in the Western Conference Finals. It will be so much explosive with the LA fans to see both of their teams battling out for the most coveted NBA Finals. But that may or may not happen this year, but with this lineup, I think the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers will definitely emerge on top. So you got 1, 2, and 3 for Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, and the Denver Nuggets. That's just how I see it for the West. Okay, so yeah, graded A minus for the Los Angeles Lakers and graded A, not even A plus with Kawhi Leonard. Come on, right? So well, definitely our writer here has his opinion, and this is also just my opinion based on what he had graded this team when it comes to signing and releasing their players coming this 2019 season. So well, yeah, I think that this coming season will not be like what we have last year, right? And I'm definitely so excited how these teams gonna match up with each other, having this lineup, right? Yeah, I'm also looking forward to see what the Pelicans can do with all of the young players are there, and of course the number one pick is also with them, right? So yeah, I'm just here waiting for the next season to arrive, and uh, definitely this is gonna be a ball game. I can't say even further with that. Well, I think it's already too much of a commentary for me regarding this movement. And again, this is not all the teams that had made their trades, made their free agent signing, releasing players. This is not all of them. This is just the teams that I think that I will have, or that will have more impact with me, uh, to say the least. So, well, thank you for staying with me and listening to my commentary. And again, this is Art. Thank you and enjoy.